We're live, the home of the Magic, the Amway Center in beautiful Orlando, Florida. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. You look at Portland.
Who's watching it?
Now here's Paul. Well, Greg, neither of these clubs playing very well right now. Two teams that desperately need a win.
Tonight is huge for these two, and a winnable game on the schedule for either side. So whoever wins tonight will feel a lot better about themselves.
Here's Simmons. And Embiid throws it down.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
And Garnett misses. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. Going inside. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Here's Sohan. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And Embiid with the block. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
Inside, stolen by Bamba. Here's Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Here's Simmons, and they double up Simmons. And Portland with another turnover here.
And we talk about the playmaking abilities of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And Wagner has it in the corner. Garnett, the screen. Over Oladipo. And Simmons with the rebound. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. They grabbed their own miss.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the middle. Here's Sohan. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving. And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
To the paint. Embiid with the steal. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. To the right side. Three-pointer. That one, no good.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Down low. Here's Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
That one drops for him.
And Simmons is just the total package. I mean, a player that can really dish it to his teammates.
And it's the Magic with the ball after the Trailblazers pick up two. A fader. And Garnett misses.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
The Trailblazers have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
The Magic trailed by 11. Paul with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. Shoots over Embiid. Garnett with another miss. Deflects the pass. Kevin Garnett with the steal.
And Embiid has said before that he wants to win Defensive Player of the Year. Love when he gives you that kind of effort.
And so...
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Trailblazers have really been rolling, haven't they?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Here is Bledsoe. Takes it off the glass.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense. And he's made a lot of stops in his career, but Eric Bledsoe's been productive everywhere he's been.
Greg, the reason why is he's a true professional. As a coach, you know Bledsoe's going to be on the floor giving quality minutes. That's the kind of guy you want on the roster.
Pass to Watford. And it's sent back by Carter.
Showing solid awareness on the defensive end. Carter gets a beat on that and sends it back.
The Magic trailed by 11. Here's Barry. Fires the three. They get it again. Got a hand on it. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Pass to Kabengele. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Barry. Magic working now with the new shot clock. Here's Carter. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Jovic. And he's good on the 3 ball. Jovic has got the lead up to 14 now for Portland.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Mashburn. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Just 5 on the clock. Over to the wing. To the inside. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. Offensive rebound. Out to the wing. Jovic. No good that time. And Orlando will come the other way. .125 left in the first half of the game. Now, here's Suggs. To the wing on the left. Here. That 3 off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 14. Jovic. Here's DiVincenzo. Jovic. No good on the 3.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Pass to Barry. Launches it. The Trailblazers pull it in.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Kabengele. Lays it up off the glass. Kabengele's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here is Suggs. Down low. Here's Mashburn. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Simmons. And so it's Portland in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Embiid with the steal. To the middle. Here's Sochan. The tray. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. It's an 18-point game. Here's Embiid. And it's good, 2 points. 8 points for him.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
Now here's Simmons. Excellent D there from Garnett. On offense, here are the Magic. Greg Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Here is Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Garnett. Looking to get back on track here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons.
And just a great all-around scorer. Garnett has the defense a little anxious there.
And so he makes both from the line. Trailblazers leading by 20. Here's Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And we've talked about this. When Simmons takes initiative, good things tend to happen.
Shooting for Portland.
He's perfect from the line this time. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Ball outside. Back to Garnett. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
No good off the back of the rim.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Here's Melton. Off target from outside. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Garnett misses.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Garnett. The Magic again can't hit.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Come on, everybody, make some noise.
Carter comes in with the double team. Fast to Kabengele. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. It's good from long range.
What a it comes to stretching the floor, we're starting to see some consistency from Bobby Portis.
Here's Watford, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Jovic, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jovic has got 7 points in the game.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Carter for 3. Orlando gets it back. Poked loose. Now Jones. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Kabengele. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Kabengele. Back to Jones. Just 4 to shoot. That one wide left.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
For 3, Portis. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. And they're playing through a string of road games that will be game 5 of the 6 on the road. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now a timeout called by Portland. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Pass to Garnett. Fader on the way, and too long on the shot. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Driving inside. Offensive rebound. Jovic hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Garnett. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. The kick out to Oladipo. Out left to the wing. Here's Sohan. Griffin with some nice D. Orlando with the ball. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Garnett. He can't get that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. And nowadays, it seems like players have more opportunities than ever before. But, Steve, does that add to the challenge of balancing on the court versus off the floor?
It does for some individuals, but I love the opportunities that they're getting, and I love they're taking advantage of it. Most of the guys can juggle and balance both.
And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
Pass to Garnett. Good D by Embiid.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Puts up a 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Jacks up a 3. That shot off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Garnett with it. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. Lock at 6. Garnett, the screen. Inside. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Sohan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Here's Garnett. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Garnett's got 4 this quarter.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
And Embiid throws it down.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
To the paint. Garnett in the post. Shoots over Embiid. Pass to Garnett. Second chance shot. Wide open. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Trailblazers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Joel Embiid.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays. And he did that tonight.
Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The 3. They get the rebound. Pass to Melton. Now Simmons. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to... bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. For the Denver Nuggets, they come in off that loss to the Spurs. Murray outside. Screen by Duncan. Murray, good. Murray's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Nuggets. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
I love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. It loose to the left side wing. Embiid trying to break loose. It's hauled in by Jokic.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here are the Trailblazers now. right wing. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Intercepted. And they're on the break. Pass to Porter. Over to the wing. Braun. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Here's Simmons. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got 6.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Highland. In the corner, it's Gordon. Off target with his 3. Portland trailing here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Malone. Going into the first game of the season, he said, we have to attack them inside and in transition. See how that works out. If they don't adjust, we're going to keep pressing it. Well, Kevin, that seems like a good idea, considering his explosive team that he has. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Portland making their last shot. Simmons left side. And Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
Braun. And another miss by Denver.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Substitution for your Nuggets. Jusuf Nurkic. Jaden McDaniel.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Launches it. And another miss by Denver.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Great Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
One of those guys who stuffs the stat sheet. Nurkic is a double-double machine who also picks up a few steals and assists.
And both free throws good for Nurkic.
A player like Nurkic is a good piece for any squad. They can rely on him to take care of business inside on both ends of the floor.
Murray outside. Pass to Duncan. Back to Murray. Denver calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
The Nuggets making a switch here. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. And Duncan throws it down.
And at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Oh!
Yes! Yes!
The Nuggets trailed by 4. Murray with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Jokic. Caldwell Pope outside. Jokic a screen. From deep 3-point range. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Portland Trailblazers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total.
15.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
And the
The other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Pass to Jokic. Denver passing it around. Duncan misses. Trailblazers leading by 4. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
To the inside. Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memories. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome, but also winning a gold medal for your country, you said it, it's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Here's Murray, screened by Duncan. From deep. Jokic draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Duncan right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good for 2. Duncan's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Denver. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Bledsoe right side. Here's Kevin Gelly. Tries again. Nice D from Duncan.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Jokic. Puts the move on. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Big group substitution here for Denver. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Over in the corner, McDaniels gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
And Jokic, with that incredible vision, quickly spots the open man.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Highland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Jokic draws the double. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Pass to Watford. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here's Jokic, and it's denied.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Takes it inside. Jokic gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Denver calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Down low. Second chance shot. Nurkic. And the basket is good.
Using his size to save the play, Nurkic grabs the offensive rebound and finishes it.
Pass to Embiid. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Here's Nurkic. Here's Highland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Double team on Nurkic. Gordon. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And Simmons slams it in.
And though he loves to keep his teammates involved, Simmons also understands that when he's on a roll, he's got to stay aggressive.
To the paint. Here's Nurkic. And Embiid with the block. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the game. Trailblazers leading by 3.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
And this coaching staff loves to see that kind of aggression from Embiid. No hesitation on the jump shot. That's the mentality they want out of a big man.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Back to Jokic. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Jokic has got 8 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
A nice shot by Sohan.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Duncan drawing the double team. Outside for Murray. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Sohan. Nobody near Milton. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 9 points. Here's Simmons. No good that time. Nice D from Duncan. Inside. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. 10 points for Jokic.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
Portland again missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Jokic. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Pass to Embiid. Leans inside, and Embiid throws it down.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
To the middle, got a piece of it. The Trailblazers have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
Yeah, last year collectively only 74% from the line.
A different look for Denver.
Anthony Melton.
Portland leading by 9.
Substitution on the floor.
Simmons inside. 12 points for him. And it's Sohan missing.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Pass to Nurkic. And Simmons with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Embiid with it. He's guarded by Nurkic. A shake. And Embiid finishes inside. Embiid's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers. Gordon up on top. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Gordon a screen. Braun. Offensive rebound. Another shot. And it's Gordon missing.
You know what? I like the flare, but you blew a layup. You know you've gone way too far.
It's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
He takes it in. They get the rebound. Nurkic. And he banks in the layup. Nurkic has got his second basket of the night.
Nurkic, this is his game. Size, strength, and shot-making ability.
Down low. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Kabengele. Shoots over Nurkic. Nurkic with the block.
Putting that intimidating size to work, Nurkic manages to knock it away.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. Trailblazers leading by 11. Driving in. .26 seconds left to play here in the third. Jovic, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And now Portland on the break. Ahead. And stolen by Gordon. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has
42.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now a timeout called by Portland. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Okay, David, thanks. Portland leading by 13. And Portland turns it over again. And here is Murray. To the inside. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, Jokic seems determined to have a big night. So far, he's been successful.
to the paint. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. Pass to Duncan. Embiid inside. The kick out to Oladipo. Fader on the way. Now here's Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Pass to Sohan. Shot clock at 5. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Porter. Now Jokic. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And during this game, they've sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Now Jokic. Pass to Murray. Jokic inside. It's not going to go for him. And so Simmons will bring it up for Portland. 17-point lead, their biggest. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I love how Simmons sets the floor. So good at spotting his teammates for high percentage shots.
And here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And stolen by Murray. It's stolen by Oladipo. And stolen by Murray. Right side, Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Pass to Embiid. The shot, no good. And Denver the other way now. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Portland.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Joel Embiid.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And so here's Portland. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 4 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team